Hey guys, welcome back to the series on student loan repayment. And today I have 5 tips for you on paying off your student loans as quickly as possible. Now, with a lot of things in life, we want to make sure we have a plan or strategies so that we're successful in whatever goal that we're trying to set. Tip number 1, create a budget. And what a budget will allow us to do is to track all of our expenses. If we don't know what's going out or what's coming in, how will we know how we can spend our money? Also, what creating a budget will allow you to do is allow you to see how much expendable income that you have to put towards this debt. Tip number 2. Tip number 2 is beat the interest. So if you don't know, the interest on student loan payments is capitalized. What that means is at the end of the month, whatever interest has accrued over the course of that month, that interest is actually added to your principal balance, which means now your principal balance is higher and now you also have more interest. So your interest is accruing interest. So what I would advise you to do is make a spreadsheet of all of your loans. Typically, if you have all government loans, your loans are going to be separated out into groups. Each group has a specific interest rate that you're charged. You can see how it can get a little confusing or complicated if you're not tracking it yourself. What having this spreadsheet will allow you to do is really have a general idea of how much interest is accruing on a weekly or monthly basis. That way you can determine if you can keep up with interest and beat the capitalization. So the third tip I have for you is to choose a debt repayment method. We've probably all heard of the avalanche and the snowball method. Looking at the differences between the two, the avalanche method will allow you to pay less in interest over the course of all of your loan repayment. The snowball method will allow you to kind of get some traction and get some small wins, and you can see loans being paid off. Typically going to be more emotional. It's really up to you to decide which one you want to do, or you could possibly do a mix in between the two. It just really depends on your situation and how you feel about money. The fourth tip I have for you today is to make additional payments. Additional payments will allow you to really hit that principal a lot more than if you were just to do the minimum. Relying on the minimum payment is going to really cause you to pay more interest over the course of the loan. If you watched my last video, you could see how this really could stack up against you. So relying on the minimum payment just honestly isn't wise overall. And for the 5th and final tip, find ways to get additional income. This could be finding ways to get a raise at work. So work a little bit harder if you haven't been working as hard as you could be, just to get that raise at work. Or it could be a side hustle, something that you really enjoy doing, something that will allow you to get an extra $100, $200 a month. That way you can take that money and put it towards your debt. And one thing I really want you to be careful of, don't let lifestyle creep happen once you get this new money, all right? Don't let it happen. Gotta be disciplined. Make sure you stay the course and put that additional money towards your paying off your debt. And that's it. That's all I have for you today. Those are my 5 tips to help you pay off your student loan debt as fast as possible. If you follow these guidelines and tips, you'll be able to pay off your student debt a lot quicker than you think you can. Like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content. If there's anything more that I missed or that you would like to know, you can tell me in the comments down below, and we'll be sure to cover that in another video. In the meantime, thanks for tuning in. See ya.